I think the hardest part about being homeless, like don't get me wrong, it's not easy to sleep when you're homeless. It's not easy to eat. It's not easy to travel. But I think it's what it does to yourself, how you look at yourself when you're homeless. I think that's the main concern. You know, and it really damages your self-esteem. I'd sleep on friends' sofas. I'd even sleep on public benches, all while trying to hold down, working career and stuff. It wasn't easy. I'd go like a couple of days at a time without food sometimes. I suffer from severe haemophilia. My blood doesn't clot. So like if I break out into a bleed, my blood doesn't clot. And through sleeping on benches and stuff like that, I would tend to break out into these hematomas and then have to go to work. From being homeless to being here, when I moved in, I was able to build my life back up again, which has presented me with a lot of opportunities. Having somewhere to stay, having somewhere to sleep, keep my energy now. And that, got somewhere to store my medication for my haemophilia. It's been helping me with my work ethic. Like I've been performing a lot better at work since then, and they've been talking about promotion. And it's also given me somewhere to like be creative, somewhere to. This is gonna sound really cliche and really cheesy, but somewhere to be myself.
Because this is my first time living out of the family home, I will admit there was a time when I was struggling that I was like, oh, I shouldn't have taken it, I should have just stayed at home. But no, I don't regret taking it for a second. So. And it's important to go through that struggle. It kind of develops you and makes you a better person. It's like, okay. Because I always thought, I'd kind of live and die living at my mum's house kind of thing. So at first I was like, it's really great. But then literally when like my sisters helped me move in, and as soon as they moved out, I was just like, I'm on my own. What do I do? Unfortunately, I got sacked literally 2 weeks from moving in here. Then the real kind of struggle began. It's like unemployed, had no money. And that was, I can honestly say that is from being sacked, that was when I really started to properly live. That was properly live and actually learn on my feet as well. And so I'm just working on starting my own business, getting some money in, get off the benefits and start, earning, going back to college. So that's a really good start.
Somewhere you could just go and close the door and go, well, see you later, the rest of the world, just go my own little. I think all the places I've had in the past, I've lived with pals and we've shared accommodation, or with partners. I've had rooms upstairs of pubs and all sorts. And, it's been a bit hectic, so to now have this, is nice. I was in Parsons Green YMCA for about 4 months, give or take. It was just a tiny room. You couldn't swing a cat in there, that's for sure. It was really small, so it was no good for me. Single bed, wash basin, and a wardrobe, that was it in the room. So it was no good for me to have my daughter at any point. I was in my car just before that, after splitting up with the mother of my child. 5 months I didn't see her from November. Part of the reason was that I wasn't allowed to take her back to that hostel. So obviously having this place helped big time for me for seeing my daughter, because I wouldn't have been able to have her in YMCA Parsons Green in the one single room.